Peace, peace. You know I had to come back, didn't you? You knew I had to come back. I like what they call it, the Yankee Yang. I had to go on a Yankee Yang. I'm not going to be long because we're going to come back and do the show on nationalism. But I had to send out, after how the president does his State of the Union, uh, the whatever opposing party sends out their response or their State of the Union. So I had to do mine. Man, listen, honestly, Black manhood in uh, for the melanated person, the Black African here in America, is directly under attack. Still, I didn't know that the attack was still this ferocious. If I was ever reminded of how serious this thing is, it was today. Black men, those that call themselves black men. And yeah, there is no definitive definition. I like that, people from my area, I think it was clear cut. It wasn't, manhood didn't even have to do with color. There were certain things, man. You know what? Something a man does, a man keeps his word. I was always taught a man keeps his word. A man is thoughtful and mindful. A man is concise and precise. A smart man plans ahead and is frugal. So manhood was attached to certain things. It wasn't even just black. Black just elevated it, made it that much more excellent, or stressed how much more important it was to strive for those things, to break myths and stereotypes. That's what manhood was. We knew we were fighting a machine that said that we were shiftless, we were lazy, that we didn't watch after our children. We knew we were fighting that stereotype, and constantly to this day we fight that stereotype. But you never get what amazes me is when you see these black men doing these things. People say, yeah, but that's the minority. Yeah, but we won't paint with the broad brush, this generalization. This is the only thing I really have a problem with. I don't have a problem with the indictment being laid against the black male. I say, young people, get your shit together, man. Define what manhood is. Many of us at my age, like I said, we have wives and excuse me, despite their age or whatever, we kind of know what we're looking for, or we know what is expected of us. 50 and up, we kind of know what's expected of us, despite what the other person does. A lot of us have a definition of manhood. And when we're in a public setting, we won't accept anything less than that definition. Run up on me and mine if you want to. Talking about the black man hasn't protected his woman. Run up on me and mine if you want to. See, so I don't understand that black man stuff. What we say is black men defend their families. See, that's how my sons are taught. If I go ask them now and say, hey, man, does a black man not protect I would ask my sons. I can go ask them now. Son, is it manly to not protect your family? Say, no. I said, does a man protect it? Yeah. What kind of man wouldn't protect his family, Dad? They don't even equate the two. You can't say around them without it being some type of oxymoron in my house, black men don't. And then something positive add, black men don't take care of their family. That's oxymoron in my house. I don't even know if they get there. You might bust their heads open with that one. Their brains might shut down on that one. Because we fight against that image. I'm over exaggerating now. It is, the media already promotes and pushes to them what is so-called black culture. But we have to understand that black manhood is definitely under attack. And if we as black men don't challenge that, then we're laying down. Like, I get GTO, I get Juju. We was defending black manhood. We was in the manosphere. And then come back and tell me about these latent homosexual tendencies or blatant homosexual actions that these men were doing, but you're lumping them into black men and you're using them, this broad general brush, because you defended them and they already had a problem with feminine energy or the feminine, whatever they were going through. Because you defended them and they turned around and burnt you. You putting that on there again, the generalization. You know what? But the black man's used to it. Let a nigga snatch somebody's purse, then we all suspect. What's the description? Black male. Black man. You know what? Even the pigs don't even call that manhood. What's the description? Black male. Even they don't call that behavior manhood. Manhood, that's what's general. I don't, you know what? It doesn't even have to be an ethnicity attached to manhood. I think that is universally understood what so-called men are expected of men on a base primal level: provide, protect, ensure that we go further. I don't know about that lead and the type of shit. See, a lot of stuff, and shouts out to Trevor, great show, but a lot of that smells very Christian-y to me. You know what I'm saying? We would have to discuss what that means, because there's certain areas that I think that women should take the lead, especially when it comes to intellect and being able to figure some things out, and men should take the lead in executing that. Sometimes they're going to outthink you, brothers. Hey, there it is. I said it. They outthink us. So sometimes allow them to kind of be the mastermind in that shit and be like, what you say again, baby? Okay, what? Now do what? And then go out there and execute it. Be what you are, caveman. Oh, me strong, me move. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Don't get like the white man think you lead and everything. Shit, that's where you run awry. You know what I'm saying? We need to learn the art of listening. But what I won't do, I will listen to my woman. I will listen to people. I take in consideration. But what I won't do is allow them to lump me in the category of a chump. I asked my son, who don't take care of their family, son? A chump. Who takes out of the black community and is a parasite in the black community, son? A chump, a sucker. Not no black man. Not no black man. And you sisters that have black male children, please be mindful of this. Find some black man to give them as a role model. If it's Malcolm X, Dr. King, I don't care. Give them a black man that stood for something moral and principled and contributed to the race, because your perspective of us is terrible. And I get it. I'm not saying that black males haven't been deserving of that. And if black men are guilty of anything, I'm not going to say it's not protecting our women, because men protect their women. It's like what you say, not unifying in mass enough to put out that image and combat the negative images that we're bombarded with. We're fighting the propaganda machine too, because some of us move in circles with men who do, business owners or hard workers at their companies, fathers, in-home fathers with their family, and fathers that go visit their children, and community fathers helping the young people in the community see father, go father. Some of us actually are out here contributing in the circles that I roll and do that, from politics to just general talking to the neighborhood and working with people in the neighborhood. So it all also depends on your thing. And I don't think that these black men would sit around and be cool with just the definition of black men don't, what the black man don't. No, what them suckers don't. And we need to start making the distinction. Yo, we don't do that, and pushing that. Listen, young generation, don't get mad at me if y'all punked out. That's how I feel about it. You can't get mad at us if y'all punked out. It is up to you to start addressing some of these young people. You see their pants, you see their behavior. You have to fight and start addressing them young people. We address y'all. And pretty much y'all, you know, I'm 50, so some of y'all in y'all 30s, early 40s. You know what I'm saying? I addressed y'all. And you guys turned out pretty okay. Families are looking pretty good. You're working for the most part. You got through some tumultuous times, because I know some of y'all crack babies. Not y'all. Some of y'all just skipped it. Y'all was old enough to skip it. But them 80s babies, you know, some of y'all, you know, but some of y'all 82s and 83s. You know what I'm saying? And we still did good. We turned around and we fought through that. And some of you are all right. But don't get upset with us that y'all have to put the stamp of what manhood is. We fumbled the ball one particular time. To me, in my opinion, of course, it became very material. Man who is defined by material possessions, it became very material. And with the materialization led to The demoralization, the morals became eroded. Money was the order of the day. Capitalism was at the top of the charts. It's like what MD said. Why was Reagan celebrated amongst the Republicans? Because of the dastardly deed. Because of that Reaganomic stuff, man. I'm telling you, it was all, it was shit. It was a hell of a fucking strategy ploy, whatever label you want to put on it. But it was devastating. The effects were devastating for our community. So we came back, we doubled back, and we doubled down. Now we redefining manhood. And like I said, you brothers in your 30s, some of you all the way up to your, early 40s, y'all looking pretty good. So we doubled down good to reinforce. Now it's up to you guys. Shit, is manhood wearing your pants down to I'm 50? Why I'm still out here talking to 20-year-olds? You in your 30. Y'all don't have a connection with the youth like that? They scare y'all or something? Y'all didn't scare us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got families and stuff. Y'all didn't scare us. And I know we were influential. Maybe not, like I said, in the best way, but we were there to a degree. And as we get older, we more involved, but it's going to take a collective thing. And one of the things about this collective, and I'm going to wrap it up, is about being distinct, making your distinction, making your mark, letting people know what you are and what you aren't. Black men, black men. Manhood is just, we know what manhood is, but black men, stop allowing yourself to be generalized. Make them make that distinction. Put a name on it. We don't do anybody like that. We don't even do our sisters like that. Some of us do, but I don't even get around brothers. These bitches, oh man, no, man. No, I'm sorry you had a bad experience. I'm sure we all did. But I understand it's not all that, because what I was taught of a woman doesn't behave like that. A woman doesn't behave, she didn't let y'all know y'all was in a committed relationship. Woman doesn't behave like that. If she was, I don't care nothing about where he did it, all of this other shit, then that's not what men do, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was taught. And you learn, not that everything I thought was manhood, I did. That's what made me less. That's why men wouldn't let me claim manhood. They show me men do this, men do that, men do, but I want to play around and be slick and pimp Willie and all that. I wasn't a man. I didn't get to hang in man circles. I hung in slick nigga circles, little boy circles, doing fuck shit with other children. Dr. Naeem Akbar has a book called Vision for Black Man, and he breaks that down, how we even keep ourselves in this infantile mindset. I'm going to the crib, got my mama at the crib, got me some toys. We keep ourselves playing my homeboys in an infantile mind state. You know what I'm saying? So when I was rolling in that circle, I did as we do in those circles. I still knew what manhood did. You're a man, know that he can't spend all his day playing video games and not have a gainful livelihood. That's where I came from. I don't know. Y'all tell me, young people, is that acceptable now? Is the nigga a gamer? I think that's an occupation. Gamer. I'm a gamer. Y'all, so listen, here's what tickled me. Y'all have to grow so much and remind yourself so much. Y'all got some shit called adulting. Adulting. We just call that growing the fuck up. So I see why y'all say black men, because y'all got some shit called adulting. Y'all have to put a name and a category on growing the fuck up. It's the most miraculous shit. So yeah, so pardon me if I don't want to be lumped in the category of the group of motherfuckers that have to remind themselves to be adults, adulting, or in a group of motherfuckers who manhood is applied to any and everything, which we know is bullshit. And last in saying that, like I said, when a brother or black man does something excellent, oh, he's unique, he's an exception, they're in the minority. But let a Negro do something that is criminal, less than favorable to black society, and all black people get brush with that. Black men. Black men don't take care. What black men don't take care? When does men see? That's why I'm just getting you to use your common sense. Don't let them keep doing hocus pocus on you. You know what I'm saying? No, words are everything. Remember, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of spiritual. That's why this shit is called spelling. You spell something, and if you don't do it right, what did they teach you in school? Oh, you misspelled it. Words are every fucking thing, yo. Because that's how you communicate. That's how you activate Ashe. That's how you trigger energies and shit in you. Through these words, vibrations, and tones and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. Manhood should be clearly defined. And like I said in my home, that's an oxymoron to say black men don't do something constructive. Black men don't take care of their children. Black men don't protect their black women. Black men, no, I don't. No, I'm sorry. And I refuse to let that double talk. Like we say on the arena, popularized by my man Black Sun, that 3-card Monty. I refuse to let that type of energy exist in the space I exist in and my black sons, whom one day will grow, God willing, to be black men. And there will no way in there will be in their vocabulary what a black men don't take care of their children. He couldn't even come in the house and have children tell me what black men, well, you know, black men don't take. I mean, that shit, he should be, if they're not offended when they become adults by that statement, that I haven't done something right. I get why other people, no knock at Trevor, no knock at Mike, but I get why they can say that so loosely, because they don't look at themselves as black men. They don't affiliate with you. You black nationalists, they don't affiliate with that struggle, but I'm not going to go in there. We're going to talk about black nationalism. Once again, you come under attack and don't even know because somebody looks like you. That's why I say black nationalism, Pan-Africanism from a black American perspective is unique to us. I applaud the Jamaicans, the West Indians, the Afro-Puerto Ricans, the Afro-Cubans. I applaud them because they have embraced their struggle through colonization, oppression, enslavement, and embrace their uniqueness as coming out with an identity they have claimed for themselves. We still get shamed. Like them white people, like, I'm not going to be white guilted. We still are guilted and shamed from our history that we still run from it. I'm indigenous. I'm this. I know motherfuckers think they Jamaican. We run to religion. I'm Muslim. I'm Christian. I'm Jew. We run to everything instead of claiming our unique identity and forging our motherfucking destiny, which we have the right to do. But they're not going to make it easy. I'm just letting black men know that. They're not going to make it easy for us. Black men that say we do any scandalous, low-down, filthy, dirty fucking thing, and then to add insult to injury, lump you all in with nigga shit. Well, we all niggas. Niggas is niggas. Nigga this, nigga that. I don't know about all. We need to start making distinctions. This is how they get away with stereotypes. In closing, think it's a game, thinking Hitler didn't push it like that. Hitler used to be a loudmouth in a fucking bar as a spokesman for a fascist little fascist party. Actually, very extreme right-wing Christians, to be, if you want to know the truth of the motherfucking matter. They were so extreme, they was at the Jews were Christ killers to them. I love y'all gone. Oh, smack. Okay. Lemon pepper. Yeah. Appreciate it. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it with that. I'm gonna end it with that. You know, my boys went out. I'm about to sit back and eat so the Black Nationalist show can come on. Hope you enjoy the show. I just had to give that response, black men. I want you to be up in arms. I want you to be vigilant. I want you to be aware that once again, you, I, us are coming under attack. We remain the bottom of the fucking podium, but that is not enough until they ground us into fucking dust. Until they ground your black self into dust. They've already demasculated. I'm telling you, one of the worst days was when I had to explain when Trayvon Martin got killed, and I had to tell my sons about being cautious about wearing their hoodie. by letting the pig see who you are, making sure you have to have that talk, and you have to have it in such a manner where you really ain't trying to punk out, because they young men, they young warriors, and you sitting there telling, well, when he has, you gotta just, make it like his mama to just make it home to us. Yeah, but right is motherfucking right. Some things you stand on, son. She like, damn, when you trying to get them killed? We gotta have that talk. I don't know how to tell them to punk out. Sis, I don't know how to, that was a difficult conversation. And then I got to turn around and have the conversation of black men don't protect their women, or black men abandon their children. Come on, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? That is not manhood. So that's how I end that conversation with them. That's not manhood. Don't let nobody tell you, Dad, they said black man don't. Who said that? A black man hater. They've never run into a black man, son. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they need to step their game up, their social class, their philosophical class, their cultural class. Get out of the mix of niggas. Get around some black men. You know what I'm saying? And then they wouldn't have that opinion of black men. In fact, they would look back and they would do a comparison. They'd be like, hey, you know what? I know a Yango. I know someone. And bro, they don't, I know how you're fun, but man, they be on some different stuff. You out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm instructing y'all to be black men. If y'all moving in those circles, tell them brothers go visit their children and bring some Pampers or something over there. You do clean up nice, sis. Wow. Have a good time. Okay. Wow. So yeah, so that's it. That's it. Step tell your boys step their game up. Work with them. Each one teach one. I believe in that, man. You have to keep your circle tight. How you got a circle, and if that's what you believe in, if that's how you see it, then you begin to change it. That's where you change it at. If that's what you think black men do. I personally don't believe that, so I don't make it I don't believe black men do that, so I tell a nigga quick, man, when's the last time you see your kids, man? Man, take them babies, son, man. Stop that, boy. Man, she this, she that, man. Mama, she making it, man. Me and her don't get okay. All that's fine, bro. You might have to do like the damn DoorDash or somebody. You might have to just put it on the porch and keep it pushing. She gonna catch you in the rain cam. Call her, text her down the street. Fuck you. I left it on the porch. You know what I'm saying? You might work on your manhood in your relationship with her. You know what I'm saying? Because real men handle their relationships a certain way. You may be struggling there, but don't let your manhood be questioned in the relationship of your children. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying everybody's the perfect man. We all got areas where we can work on our manhood, but we can't say that we're being men in that area. If I got an ill relationship with this woman and she bitching hoe every time, I don't believe men go out like that. But so if I'm going out like that, I'm not being a man in that situation. No, black men don't cuss out their women and go. I don't believe black men do that. I believe shit. Black men lose their cool. You just came out of manhood, bro. That ain't cool. You can snap back in it, but when you doing that, man, you act like a real bitch. You act like a chump, a punk. It's not cool. I know we do it, but it's not cool. And we can't put it under black manhood. Same with your children. So we know black manhood should be the highest standard of excellence. And the only way that we maintain its highest standard of excellence is not letting it be besmirched or be smudged with shit that is less than any man, despite their ethnicity. Despite what color. We attach our manhood to anything that any man would say that is not manhood. White man, Chinese man, every day would say that's not manhood. There's just certain universal principles. Why we get silly when it comes to them, like we don't know what that is, man. Let's call a spade, man. Let's stop the subliminal attacks on black manhood. Let's stop that shit. Let's hold it back to the standard of excellence. Even if we don't reach the mark, maybe we lowering the mark because we're scared to aspire. We're scared to stretch and reach it. We're scared that it really is going to expose our deficiencies and where we fall short. My mouth is closer to my ears. Maybe that's what it is. But I am one who believes in integrity, in integrity, and a truth of integrity. And that is that the bar must be stand high. The bar or the standard must be set high. We have to aspire and give our children something to reach and strive for. We can't keep allowing them to think the shit paraded in front of them is black excellence or black manhood. And women, same for you. You defy that. I'm not the one. You know, my grandmother taught my sister some shit. I didn't know what little girls do and don't. I don't know. That's a social cultural understanding that must evolve amongst its own. But us as brothers, we have to get ours to evolve. And it starts with one step at a time, man. It starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with people we come closest to, our house, our children, our friends, using social media. You reach way more people than Malcolm and Marcus Garvey and all the likes ever could back in that time. But look how their message still resounds, resonates, reverberates throughout the community. So with your platforms, you have, man, far more opportunity to reach people on a wider shit, global, actually. Literally global. Freaking global. So yeah, I would be careful of what message people put out there, what I put out there to the best of my ability, and what's put out there about my black manhood that's going global. They already dogging our image. So with that, man, let me get off this thing, man, so we can say peace and get ready for the show, which promised to be a great one. Peace. Oh, there we go.